There's been a bit of discussion around you potentially fighting Islam Makhachev.
This is something that I want to do. Islam, he's a great fighter. He's the #1 pound for pound. I'm the best fighter in the world. So I know that I can do with him whatever I want to do because I know that I'm much better than him.
Nico Pajarillo from Fox Sports, joined by Ilia Topuria. Ilia, welcome to Australia, mate.
Wow, what a place. Yeah. I loved it. Sydney, one of the best places I ever been.
Yeah, you've never been here before?
Never, and I love it, and I will come back, that's for sure. Yeah. I love the city.
How have the locals treated you? Obviously, you know, you're almost public enemy #1 here for a little bit.
So, to be honest, I didn't feel that. People was very kind with me all the time, so I liked it. I liked it a lot.
You're obviously here to support your brother Alex in his UFC debut. What does it feel like to be cornering him on the biggest stage now?
It's something very emotional for me. We were like doing everything to be able to live these days, right? So to see him with the UFC shorts, doing his interviews, his photo shoots, everything, like, I like it.
Of course, he's older than you, but I mean, you obviously hit your heights a lot earlier. Was it only a matter of time until you knew that he was going to make it?
Exactly. It was only a matter of time. He was helping me in all my preparations and all my training camps. So now it's my turn to do the same that he did with me. So I can't wait to see him shine because he's so ready. Because usually the people that used to make 6 weeks training camp, 8 weeks training camp, we dedicate all life to this sport.
Yeah, right.
We dedicate it. So that's why I have this kind of confidence that he will be victorious on Saturday night.
This is Sunday morning for us.
Yeah.
You know, one of the biggest stories around this card, though, in addition to Sean Strickland and Dricus du Plessis, is this battle because, of course, Alexander Volkanovski, your old mate, is going to be in the opposing corner. Does that add a bit of excitement for you as well?
To be honest, yes. It's very exciting to me that we're going to have Alex on his corner, but what he's going to do for him in the corner.
Same thing you will?
Exactly. But I know what he's going to do inside the cage. Listen to what I'm telling you. He's the world champion. He's the world. It's only a matter of time. Really.
I mean, we just saw Merab Dvalishvili,
of course. Merab is dominating the whole division. So we'll see what he's gonna do. Maybe he's gonna move to the featherweight division, and he's gonna become a double champ because maybe I'm gonna move up to the lightweight division. So we're gonna figure out. We're gonna find a way to be able to let shine to everyone, you know.
We can't wait to see that. You mentioned moving up to 155. Is that the plan for your immediate future? Because there's been a bit of discussion around you potentially fighting Islam Makhachev.
This is something that I want to do. The UFC knows that, but at the end of the day, this is something that the UFC decides, you know.
Okay.
Because they know how to run the business, they know how to do it, they have a lot of experience. So if they tell me that they want me to keep defending the belt in the 145 division, maybe I will do that, but if they let me go up in 155, I will do that also. Really, very glad.
I know you really want to do that, and that would be an amazing fight. After you beat Max Holloway incredibly in Abu Dhabi, you did say to Alex Volkanovski in the octagon that you'd love to have that rematch.
Yeah, if I stay in 145, no one else deserves the fight more than him. He deserves that fight, so I have to give him the rematch because he deserves that. It's not something that I decide, you know. He owns his shot. So if I stay in the 145 division, I will do that. I don't want to do it again because I like Volk and I know what's going to happen if we face each other again.
You think it's the same thing?
Yeah, of course it's the same thing. You know, as I always say, I represent the new generation of mixed martial arts. I bring a different type of game that he's not used to. So I know what's going to happen. Maybe the next time, instead of knock him out, I will submit him. So maybe I'm going to change that to have different type of clips.
But it's just a choice for you. Did you see Bo Nickel on his show last week? He said that it was basically a done deal. He'd heard that the fight was made for that Miami card in April. But to your knowledge, is that true? Has it been locked in?
At least I don't know anything yet because I didn't sign any contract.
Right.
So we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. Me personally, what I want to do is to move up to the 155 because I know by fact that I can become a two-weight world champion. Because Islam, he's a great fighter. He's the #1 pound for pound for the people. For me, it's me, myself. I'm the best fighter in the world. So I know that I can do with him whatever I want to do because I know that I'm much better than him.
That'd be an amazing fight. We'd be so excited for that. Last one though, like at 145, if you were to look at your own division, if Volk was to fight somebody else there, if you were indeed to move up, do you think it's Movsar Evloev or do you think it is Diego Lopez?
I think Diego deserves it more because Movsar has more fights in the UFC.
Yeah.
But he has, I don't know, 7 fights in the UFC, 8 decisions, 5 by split decisions. It's like, man, you need to finish someone.
Right.
Do something relevant. Put yourself in that spot, and why not? We can do it. But if you don't finish anyone, I fight for the fans. I fight to entertain the fans, and I need someone inside the cage to be entertained. You know, I don't need someone who is only looking for a win and grab you and this and that, which he wouldn't be able to do that with me. I would knock him out in the first round, but I need someone to hype up the fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you're the opposite. You're Mr. Entertainment.
I need a good dancing partner.